Hello everyone, and welcome to my video discussing, recapping and reviewing Love Island. We begin from where the previous episode ended, as the boys were still blindfolded, but they worked out Io was not there. Joey said the girl whispered, "I'll see you later," whom we know to be the bombshell Uma. Then we see Io and Uma in the hideaway. Io said, "You're gorgeous," and it was discussed that they were both Nigerian. Then back to the main villa where all the girls were back from the terrace, and they said that the new girl is fit. Then Joey said he liked the kiss with Uma to Samantha. She looked annoyed. Maybe read the room, Joey. In the hideaway, Uma said she likes Ayo's jeans, his face. He said she's looking so edible. She said she likes his style, that she's intrigued by him. Then back to the villa. Ronnie comforted Mimi, and she said she doesn't want attention. She was crying. It's the age old, you always cry when you get comforted. Mimi said in the confessionals that she's maybe getting the feels for Io, and she read my thoughts as she said, when someone asks if you're okay, suddenly you're crying. The girls were saying they think Io is respectful, then again said, Uma is fit. Is nobody reading the room? Io said to Uma, he's already getting to know Mimi, and he's open. He said Uma is set menu, starter, mains, and dessert. We're really going for a food theme in this chat, from edible to set menu. Uma said it's too soon to put all her cards on the table and told Io to fetch Joey for her. Back to the villa where Joey looks fuming for getting stick from Samantha. Joey said to the boys he's being honest, he's not closed off, and that Uma kissed him. The girls were trying to overhear the conversation. Then Io told Joey to go to the hideaway, and Ronnie told Io that Mimi was crying, and Ronnie told Io to speak to Mimi first. Do you think he would have spoken to her first without the advice given? Joey is in the hideaway with Uma. This is the see you later she mentioned then. They introduced each other and they kissed on the cheeks and both said to each other they smell good. Joey said she smells ream. Io pulled Mimi for a chat. She said it's intense and he said it's a bit mental, then asked her what's going on through her head. However, she wants the tea from him. They each want to know what the other is thinking. Io said it's not finished with Mimi and don't be stressed as he will not lead her on. They hugged. In the confessionals, Mimi said the reassurance was nice. She said she's not one to get jealous, she more wants to see how the situation is handled. Do we believe she's not jealous? Uma told Joey she's never had a boyfriend, which surprised Joey. Uma didn't disclose the best kiss. Joey reminded her how she whispered when he was blindfolded, which he thought was sexy. He said his options are open. He said he's going for personality as he's looking for a wife, not a side thing. She said he's funny. Back in the main villa where Samantha looked fuming as she was sitting with the boys, she said she thought it was banter. Kieran basically thinks maybe she made Uma uncomfortable. My thoughts are, if, according to Samantha, Uma is to expect banter, then Samantha should expect bombshells. Joey is introducing Uma to the group. They all hugged her. It appears she may know Ronnie. Kieran told Joey the girls were eavesdropping on the boys' earlier conversation. He said if Samantha is like this now, then what will she be like later? Uma said to the girls that Joey and I were both so lovely that she felt welcomed by them, and Patsy basically said no one's closed off with anyone. The boy said Uma is fit. Uma said she kissed Ronnie 4 years ago at her work in a bar. Io said to the boys that it's about to get really sticky. I think this is interesting as it may be revealing his thoughts. Ronnie gave Uma a tour of the villa. He said he doesn't remember her, but she said they met 4 years ago. He then remembered her. It was also noticeable that she quickly said she's not sure if they kissed to Ronnie when Io was in the room, even when Ronnie said they did kiss. The girls think Uma might go for Ronnie. Mimi said she was not overthinking it, but that it was annoying. All the girls said Uma is gorgeous, a 10-10. Also, they didn't sound happy with Joey. Joey was with the boys, feeling awkward with the Samantha situation. He said he thinks it's obvious from Samantha's reaction that she likes him. Jess says she's basically not bothered that Uma knows Ronnie. She said Uma is beautiful. Joey said Uma is full of energy as the girls were again eavesdropping. Then Samantha was crying. Looks like there's a theme going on. Then to Kieran and Nicole. She said she's confused, and as I've said from my last review, he is all over the place. However, Nicole felt reassured that he fancies her. Kieran said he wants to kiss her, but they didn't kiss. Then it was night time. Samantha was quite frosty with Joey. Kieran and Harriet were kissing in bed. Again, he's all over the place. Literally. What does he actually want? He's coming across like a chancer. It's morning time in the villa with the squinty eyes and the sunglasses. It's revealed that Harriet and Kieran cuddled. Then in the morning chat, Jess said to Nicole, Kieran is a people pleaser. Kieran said to the boys, he's got to do what he's got to do. The boys said, Samantha said it's in the toilet. Joey said he needs to talk to her. Io said to the boys that Uma is him to a T. Joey sensibly said Mimi deserves a chat, that she has feelings for him. Then Joey and Samantha had a chat. She said she's only angry about Kieran and that she's not upset with Joey. She said no one gets her personality, but it's not her problem. Joey tried to discuss the actual matter further, but she wasn't having it. My view, the frostiness and avoidance said different. But what do you think? Was she only angry about Kieran and not Joey and Uma at all? Kieran revealed that he kissed Harriet to corny boy Sean, who I basically forgot his name as I forgot he was still there. Kieran said he feels guilty, but that he wants to get to know Nicole more than Harriet. This is one of the more boring love triangles. Harriet told Uma about the Kieran kiss, also to keep this quiet. She's annoyed that Kieran made Nicole a coffee, but ignored her. Uma is coming across as bubbly with a nice personality. She then went to speak to Jojo, or Joey as we know him as. She said she likes him, that he's mature, but it's too early to say more. Io and Mimi had a chat. He said it's to reassure her. He said Uma is a pretty girl, is his type, but that doesn't stop him talking to Mimi, but that he will give the same energy as he gave to her for anyone else who comes in the villa. He said they're all there for a connection. Mimi said, don't worry, if it's meant to be, it will be. She also said that when a bombshell comes in, Io will feel it too. Uma pulled Io for a chat. She said it's nice to get to know everyone, and then they have a vibe. He said 100%. He said he's open to get to know her, and that she's set menu again. She said he's not her usual type, but she is attracted to him, so it's kind of her type. She said she wants to keep her thoughts to herself. Nicole wanted Uma's objective opinion. She said that Kieran is tall, dark, and handsome like her ex. She said Kieran pulled her to the hideaway. They explained they nearly kissed. She said that Kieran kissed Harriet. Uma asked who told her, but she said no one. Uma said Kieran is more leaning to Nicole, and he even made her coffee, but not for Harriet. Uma wanted Harriet and Nicole to talk, for Harriet to tell Nicole of the kiss. What is it with all this coffee talk? I actually feel like a coffee now. This is showing Uma to be loyal. What's your opinion? Comment below. Harriet and Nicole had a chat. Harriet said Kieran's not acknowledged her. Kieran said to Ao that he kissed Harriet. Nicole said actions speak louder than words. Nicole said she doesn't fancy anyone else there. Kieran and Io continued talking, and they were talking about the kiss, and Kieran said he likes Nicole more. Io was happy to hear this. He said Nicole is all over him. Kieran goes to chat to Nicole. The boys think this will be a spicy chat. Kieran tells Nicole that he kissed Harriet. Nicole said this is not nice and was emotional. He said he wouldn't kiss her again. Nicole said Harriet didn't tell her of the kiss even when they just had a chat. Do you think Kieran only told her as he thought she already knew? Even Io said he's confused with Kieran. But aren't we all? Harriet said to one of the boys that she wasn't going to tell Nicole about the kiss. Separately, Nicole was fuming and ranting to Jess. She said she would have told a girl for the kiss. She said this is what rugby boys are like, and she's not happy with Harry either. While it was an interesting episode, there was too much emphasis on the kiss and the overrated love triangle. What's your opinions? Thank you for watching. Catch you for the next episode.